help describe that letter. Since I think fuel is the most important part, I'll be talking about all the parts for that. Eat at the right time, eat just enough, and eat as close to the tree as possible. Eating at the right time is not even close to bedtime, because right where you're about to go to sleep, while you're sleeping, your body's healing itself. It's regaining energy, and if you're eating, it's going to be wasting energy on trying to digest the food instead of using that energy to heal itself. What I'm trying to say is, don't eat 3 to 5 hours before bedtime. And if you really want something, have a fruit, a small fruit, or some water. Eat just enough. Eating just enough is not eating too much or too little. Did you know it takes 20 minutes from the message you get from your stomach to your brain that you're full? Here's a challenge. Set a timer for 25 minutes and have a normal portion of food. And make sure you take the whole 25 minutes, because if you go too fast and you eat too quickly, you wouldn't have got the message and you still think that you're hungry. Eating as close to the tree as possible. Eating as close to the tree as possible is trying to avoid processed foods. It's looking for the more natural food. Okay, let's say right here, this is an apple tree. This is the apple tree, and I'm over here, and this is the apple pie. We want to get closer to that tree. We want to get to more natural food, like applesauce. But we want to get to something that's just not processed at all. And that would be the apple from the tree. No processing needed. Just take it off the tree and it's ready to eat. The only fountain is for optimism. It's not always looking at the bad part of the situation. Yeah, like what happened the other day. Me and my mom were applying for a magnet school. And a few days later, after my mom got the email, I didn't get in. After I went to the school, I made a good impression and I did everything that I knew. But I was okay. After a few tears, I was like, none of my friends are going to this school. None of them are going here. So it's not that big of a deal. So I can just go to that school that I don't have to do anything to get into. And that means I'll be able to see my friends from 5th grade again. Optimism, once more, is not always looking at the bad part of a situation. The human fount is for understanding. Understanding that friends can affect your health. Understanding that friends can affect your health. I have this friend, she was at school, we're at school, and ever since she started hanging out with this girl, she's just been distracted lately, more distracted. And I think, are you trying your best? No, and I don't think so. But just like it says, Proverbs 13, verse 20, spend time with the wise and you will become wise, but the friends of fools will suffer. Pick the right friends. That's what my mom always told me. The N in fountain is for natural. It's avoiding toxins like a cigarette, vaping, and alcohol. It's avoiding these things. And the craziest thing happened the other day. I don't know if this is true or not, but some kid bring a vape on the bus. And this is crazy. I'm like, what? How did he get it? And this is very bad. This is when you tell someone. Because if you're in a confined space like a bus, and he's pulling all that smoke in there, it's gonna be like you're vaping without vaping, and it's probably gonna have the same effects. So this is very bad. And even crazier one. Some little kid bring alcohol on the bus. Now, isn't that crazy? That's crazy. That's really crazy. Now, you might be wondering where he got it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just that it's very good to avoid these things because they mess with your brain. They really mess with it. It's like they hijack it. It makes you want it more. It's very hard to pull away from these things after you start doing it. Last one, eat at the right, the last one, the T in FOUNT, is for time. And I think the most important time is when you go to sleep. Because, like I said in the F in FOUNT, your body's healing itself, it's recovering. And just the other day, this is about me. I had my tablet, and I was in my bed, and I realized what time it is. So it's like I was watching YouTube for like 9 to 10, and it's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock, and this is very bad. Blu-rays, the sun has them. The Blu-rays from the sun are made to keep you awake. The Blu-rays from your iPad, your tablet, have the same reason. But as you're about to go to sleep, it's very bad to be on your device before you go to sleep. I say put down your device about 2 hours before you go to sleep. And the amount of time I say you guys should have is about 9 to 11 hours of sleep each day. Like I said, the FOUNT is the 5 keys to wellness and wisdom to help you unlock your best. You only have one body, and it's best you take care of it. And here's your challenge. From the letters I said, find the best one and try to incorporate that letter into your life, like fuel, the food you eat, the optimism, not always looking at the bad part of a situation, understanding how your body works and understanding that friends can affect your health, and then natural, staying away from toxins, and the time, making sure you manage your time wisely.